Hi, this is Dan with Hiking the Ozarks, and I'm here today to talk to you about the Arcteryx Altra 75 backpack. This is obviously a nice size backpack. It's a big backpack. It's a multi-day use backpack, and probably the best feature on this whole thing is this hip belt. This particular hip belt, as you can see, it's molded in kind of a circular pattern, so it fits really well around your hips. It's nice and thick. It's got lots of padding, but the real cool feature about it is that it swivels. So as you walk along and you're working your way up and down, climbing across rocks or whatever, the actual hip belt will actually swivel with your hips, giving you plenty of ability to lift your leg high and just making it overall comfortable. The hip belt itself also comes with two pockets, one on each side, which I always like. This particular situation, they don't have zippers on the pockets, but they're made with this really stretchy material. So as you can see, I have my little camera here. You can just stick it in here, stick your snacks in there, whatever you want. It doesn't come out, it just stays right in there. It's nice and secure. The shoulder straps are really nice and thick. They're really comfortable. I really like it. There's even a little place up here where when the pack gets really full, the lid gets really full. Sometimes when you lean your head back in certain packs, you hit your head, you can't look up. This one actually has a little place for your head to go back if you fill the pack up really full. The only issue that I've ever had with this pack is that the adjustment system for the shoulder straps is quite a bit different than any other backpack I've used. Most of the time, they're a heavy-duty Velcro situation where you can just move it up and down and kind of adjust it accordingly, kind of on the fly. Sometimes they'll even have little straps inside that you can do that with. But this particular pack comes with these little indentation holes in here in this back compartment, which is a hard plastic, and you actually have a little thing on the back of the shoulder strap that actually fits into those little holes and allows you to adjust it. The only issue that I've had is, as you move it from hole to hole to hole to hole, sometimes the distance isn't just exactly right as to where you would want it. So you kind of have to spend some time just adjusting it and finding the spot that's really good for you to keep the weight off of your shoulders and put it on your hips or however you like to carry your pack. So once you get this down and once you get it adjusted right, the pack is super, super comfortable. The only issue is it took me probably 2 or 3 different times of adjusting this before I finally found the right place for me. On the other side of the pack, comes with 2 pockets on each side, and both these pockets are perfectly large enough for a 1-liter water bottle, and they're deep enough to hold a bottle that you don't have to bean it on there or tie it on there. You don't have to worry about it coming out. It also has a large outside pocket, which is as big as any pocket I've ever seen on the outside of a backpack. And there's tons of gear and stuff in there. Comes with a place on the bottom where you can obviously store a sleeping pad, trekking poles, water shoes, tent poles, anything like that. And unlike a lot of tents that just have a strap here that goes up and attaches in to a clip, this particular one has a piece of material actually on the bottom, as you can see. So you can actually put something here. This little piece of material will help keep it in place, allow it not to move around much, and clip it in, tie it off, and you're good to go. The main compartment you can access all the way around, from here on the bottom up to the sides, and obviously into the top. The top of the lid is really big, larger than most. As you can see, there's 2 zippers on the top of the lid for 2 different compartments. They're both seam taped, so that means they're pretty much waterproof. You have a small one right here in the front, and then a bigger one here in the back. And as you notice, a lot of times on backpacks, the zippers are down here in the back, or they're back here in the back. If you're really full of stuff, you open them up, stuff falls out on the ground. This is more like a suitcase approach. You open it up, everything's right here in front of you. You don't have to worry about stuff falling out on the ground. And you can see everything, just like you can when you unzip your suitcase. You take out what you want, you zip it up, you're good to go. On the underneath side, there's a 3rd pocket on the underneath side that you can even store stuff in. So you got a ton of storage. The main compartment, again, you can have a top access, a side, or a bottom access. The zipper goes all the way around. Once you get in here, it's just a really large compartment. Like I said, it's a 75-liter pack. You can get lots of room in here. One of the other features that makes this pack a little bit different than others, which I have never really used before, was in the side over here on the left is an actual long zippered compartment, and that's actually where your hydration bladder goes. Rather than having it go in the back, right up against your back, it actually goes in the side. You zip it up, it's over there out of the side, gives you more storage room in your main compartment. But more importantly, I found that it especially if it's hot out and you put cold water in there, or maybe you put some ice or something in there with your bladder. Keep your bladder water cold. It doesn't melt near as quickly because it's not right up against your back where you're sweating and you're producing all this heat. It's kind of over on the side, keeps your water cold. It's a nice feature. I was a little worried that because, especially like a 3-liter bladder, it's got some weight in there, that maybe it would throw the weight of the pack off, but that actually was not the case at all. So overall, I really like this pack. It's got a lot of features. It's got tons of room and space in here. I really like the lid features. I really like all the features actually on it. Like I said, the only con at all to this pack would be just the adjustment onto the shoulder strap. But once you actually tinker with it a few times and you find just the right place, it's very stable, it's very comfortable, excellent pack. Definitely check out the Altra 75 pack from Arcteryx.